Sorry guys, it disconnected for a moment and I ended the episode and I realized like the ending wasn't recorded. Pretty much what I was saying was that we go as far as we can as a species. We assume we already love the future and we work towards it. We counter our fear of the past through love of the future. I will tell you, whoever loves the future, not only your mind will activate, your advanced nature will shine out, but you would feel serenity prior to movement. That means regardless of what you are, greatness is innate to manifestation. That means it's as if the person looking for freedom realizes freedom was looking for itself. And you know, perhaps what Mr. Within's gift could mean is how a species gifted the future with its greatest advancement. Mr. Within's gift is how, I would say, the human species builds an advanced civilization for the future generations to open. We're gifting the future generations an advanced civilization by activating the advanced potential of all human beings in the world, revolutionizing the mentality of worldly life towards a multidimensional being, in realizing that every person has dimensions to them that are unseen. And so this eradicates the ability to judge the outer realms, because we're judging the tip of an iceberg. And whoever you are listening to me, right now, your consciousness of who you are is a tip of an iceberg. The rest of the iceberg remains to be known. When we become fascinated, when we love the future, we allow ourselves to be fascinated to live for them. You know, as Commander Erwin Smith from Shingeki no Kyojin would say, this show life is not meaningless. We live for those who will discover its meaning one day. We may not be able to live in the most advanced way a human being can in 2022, but we can build the future, their advantages. We can, not only hold doors open for the future generations, but we can also build new doors. It's like exploration has not stopped, and the only purpose of the educational system should be for the species to, as quickly as possible, know what's going on in this realm. And that leads us to exploration of the unknown. And some person would be like, Mr. Within, I'm living in an urbanized city, there's not much unknown, how can I be an explorer, in when I'm in already a discovered setting? And the answer is, you cannot explore your inner realms. You can discover, you can remember the secrets of your eyes, your inner realms, and share it with the tribe, because that is the hunter-gathering archetype being implemented for the mind. It's like from the hunter-gatherers of the body, we have become hunter-gatherers of the mind, and the mysteries of the mind await. That means that any person, meditation is another way of saying, looking at yourself as if you were a question mark, And so, one last comment. In the subtitle I've written Mystery of How Emotions Move. And so if you're someone wondering how your emotions move, as your heart commands, or I should say ask your heart, and as your heart commands, you will realize you are the command. The beautiful thing about love is that it is a viewing power beyond an objective mode and a subjective mode. It is the essence of life, capable of acknowledging its being, or I should say, capable of acknowledging what will be done in its being. So it's as if you are, whoever you are seeking advancement, freedom. You must free the moment from yourself and free the self from the moment. And poetically would be another way of saying you become the benevolent viewer of all objective karma and subjective karma, and it's as if you notice you're in two films at once and you become the watcher of the film. After a while you'll realize, when I say as your heart commands, that is when the viewer realizes it is also a director, but when I say a director, it is only through the faith of the force in that from within you brings about what is without. So in honor of your greatest eyes, and in honor of the heart of hearts, and in honor of the mind of minds, be the human being that not only the world now is waiting for, but the future of the species is waiting for. What greater honor can we connect to our cultural domains? We have reached that point in history where the greatness of the species matters and should start being loved. We should not fear the potential of humanity. We should in some sense have the ability to walk beside the world as much as in the world. It's as if you're walking with the world. Like imagine two people, person A and person B, walking, right? And it's as if you're not person A, right? But now imagine somebody sitting on the shoulder of a giant, It's like, are they really walking? Like, if the giant is walking? And as your heart commands, you are the command. Thanks for listening, guys. Much blessing.